What's up, everybody? Back in another video, and today we are doing what if Naruto grew up in a war. So, before we get inside this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment below. Get me to 1K, fam. You know, bigger, better things, but yeah. I'll be making a Q&A when I hit 1K, and y'all can just send me some ideas, and I'll make. Okay, so send me some ideas for a Q&A when I hit 1K. Send me some ideas or some things that y'all want to ask me. But I'm not doing no face reveal. Some of y'all probably already saw my face, but yeah. But until then, see y'all when the video starts.
Yeah, real bitch, he keep fucking interrupting me, but we'll get it this time. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that shit, but what the fuck? I've been chasing bitches and the money since the jump.
So this story will start off with the sand, the leaf, and the cloud village going into war. Due to them having the 9 tails, due to the leaf having the 9 tails, other villagers would like to have the 9 tails in this instance. So the Max Man would not attack in this instance due to the village being on high alert in this instance and being more protected, and they would not protect their Chinchuriki in this instance. You might be thinking that's Minato's son, and Minato's still alive in this instance. He'll actually bring them to war, because let's just say this happens when Naruto's around 10 years old. So you'll have combat to the extent of a low Jonin. High tuning, low Jonin level. So Naruto will be fighting against enemies when he sees that Max Man trying to touch him. But then Naruto would flying Raijin out the way, flying Raijin to his dad saying, "Have you ever saw Uchiha with a mask, Dad?" He was like, "No." And that Uchiha tried to attack me. Some type of masked Uchiha or some type of person that has to be a Uchiha because I can see his hair. So the Max Man appear here try to take Naruto, but then Minato would do what he did up in the 9 Hills attack and Rasengan him in the back. Bam. So then after he did that, they'll teleport to a little safe house where they would just go ahead, regain the stamina, and then go back and teleport and help out in the war. Naruto will take out more enemies, but then he'll see the Max Men appear again, so he'll teleport to to Kakashi, and the Max Man would stop in his place. Like he's thinking, the Max Man, aka Obito, is thinking, should I attack Kakashi or should I go for the boy? He's like, screw it, I'm going for Kakashi. I need my eye in the first place though. So he'll go for Kakashi. Kakashi will be fighting somebody and it'll be caught off guard when the Max Man will just appear. And we'll just say in this instance that he'll have Kamui or Mangekyo, because somehow he needs to fight him. He needs to find out that that's Obito somehow. So they'll be fighting, and Obito will take out the first person, and they'll both be fighting in hand-to-hand combat. He'll Obito with Kamui, but then he's like, hold on, I know this technique. He say Kamui. He say Mangekyo Kamui, and then they'll both be in the Kamui dimension. They'll both be fighting hand-to-hand combat. It was like, are you Obito? And he'll still have his max. Kakashi will break the max somehow. I was like, Obito, how how are you alive? And why are you attacking me? He'll be like, cause you killed Rin. It's like, he'll say, she jumped in my way. She jumped in the way. That's why. He was like, that doesn't mean nothing. I'm still gonna kill you for that, and I still need my Sharingan. And they'll both be hand-to-hand combat. It'll practically go the same. Pretty much, it'll go exactly the same. So we cut back to 10-year-old Naruto taking out some enemies. And the conflict, after like, the fight will be over and they'll both go back inside the real world. We're gonna do a 2 years time skip. The war will finally end. The leaf and the sand will win. The sand will win against the cloud. And then they'll build back their structures and buildings. And Minato would still have Genins and all that. And his son would actually be a Genin. I mean, really a Chunin, but really a Genin. So he's really a Genin, but he's meant for like, now in those 2 years, he's probably a Jonin in level strength-wise. So he'll still get a task on Team Kakashi. But Sasuke, the Uchiha clan would never happen. Here's why. First, Minato's there, so he'll know what's happening, and he can just stop the coup even if he wanted to. And plus, second thing is that it was a war going on, so they couldn't really even plan no coup on the village if they even wanted to, because they're already in war, and yeah, they have to defend their home, which will mean no Uchiha clan massacre. They wouldn't have no coup or no thoughts of coup, and they'll forget about it. And Danzo will still want the Uchiha's eyes, so one night he'll try to go ahead and steal the Uchiha's eyes, but then, one of the police patrol, because it'll be like the Anbu and like the police, the Uchiha police force. So pretty much one of the police force was there, and he'll tell them that one of Danzo was trying to steal the Uchiha's eyes, and then Minato would teleport right behind Danzo, and pretty much they'll fight. I ain't gonna give no. Let's just say that somehow Minato wins, and he'll be locked up in prison, and they'll take his Uchiha arm and his Uchiha eyes that he stole. So pretty much he wouldn't have no Kono Natsukami. He couldn't rewrite that. And pretty much the next day for Naruto would be going to meet his joining instructor, which would be Kakashi Hatake, and they would pretty much meet. He'd pretty much say what was going to go on. It'll still be the same team. But that will be the end of the video, guys. I know this video was kind of rushed, and yeah. But yeah, if you want part 2, just get 10 likes on this video. But yeah, peace.